Okay, so today what we're going to do is I'm just been working away in the Game Guru Max editor. I had to shake a few cobwebs off, but I'm just going to bring this picture over here and I'm going to show you what I've been working on. Let me just switch over to screen capture. So what this is Singing Island from the Lineage 1 video game. And what it is a starting area for the prince or the princess character class. Hello, little boo. My puppy's up here. And she's just saying hi. Oh, you're a good little dog. Oh, you're a good little dog. And so the idea was I'm going to recreate this in the Game Guru Max editor and in the Max quick terrain editor, or easy terrain editor. So this is in the Game Guru Max engine, and what I've done is I've kind of recreated this and spent a bit of time flushing it out and smoothing it down. It's about 3:28 now, and I actually started this around lunchtime and started over in the terrain editor, and I did a big long video. I posted it to YouTube and of the whole creation process, but it was just too long, so I ended up deleting it. And I thought I would just do a sum up summary of it here because it just takes a lot longer in the Game Guru Max editor to build anything that even looks or works well. So there's the shape of the island. So what we've got is we've got this harbor over here across the bay. We got the beaches all along here, some rock buildup, some trees, a little village here, and a little inland area here with an island. So I'm just going to take that off screen. And now I'm just going to zoom out here. And I was just painting this in. So I'm going to zoom all the way out so you can see the whole island here. And so what I've got is I went into the terrain editor, created a new level, and then kind of made it with this, played around with the frequencies and the fall offs and the generalized shape. In a forested area to make the basics of the island. Sorry. Then I went in and did some shaping. If I can rotate this around, let me just zoom in a bit here because the angle's off. Yeah. Lucy, you don't need to bark. Sorry, my little puppy's very adamant that she wants to bark here. So what I want to do is rotate. That's pretty good. And you can kind of see. Let me just rotate this a bit more like that. I'm going to come down. It's hard sometimes to get the camera just where you want it, so that's pretty good right there. Oh, I did something there. Oh, I drew a tree. Okay, so I'll just pull this back over again. So there, you can kind of see the shape of the island. And if I pull that back off screen, you can see we're pretty closely matched up, except up here I've got a little bit I need to reshape. I turned that into more of an area to explore, but what I'm going to do is just do a little bit of shaping, show you how the editor works here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom in. And what I want to do here is raise and lower the terrain. So I'm in terrain, lower. I want to make my brush bigger. Make it bigger than that. There we go. And I just want to lower this a bit here. go. That trickles that in a bit better. Pardon my dogs. I'm going to zoom out a bit here. See there, we got that crag there. That's pretty good. I'm just going to zoom in here. And I want to just niche this away a little bit more here. There we go. This one I just want a little bit more on the shore to be gone. That's pretty good, I think. Cool. Now I'm just going to zoom out a bit. I'm going to bring the map over to see that. And if you can see that, I'm working in this little area here. And there I've got that area niched out a little bit better. So that's pretty cool. Alright, and now I'm going to do this area here. I'm going to niche into that a bit more, shape that, maybe shape those a little bit here. That'll be pretty much straight across. So here's where I want to do this one. Okay, take that out to there. Take this beach away a bit here. Bring this down. Okay. Brush down again. There we go. Then I want to raise the ground up here. What I want to do is come out this a bit. I'm going to zoom in here. And I just want this. There we go. That'll do there. And then we got just a little nipply thing there. And then this comes out. And yeah, that's pretty good. Now there, I want to go into the trees here. Remove trees. And I want to paint a tree. There we go. Clump of trees there. Over here we got some trees. Remove trees. of trees. And good enough. Okay, so we're just going to zoom out. This needs a little more TLC in here. Let me just bring that in. So you can see I just did this and that. There's the notch I did before over here. And then this is a little more prominent, needs a little more beach and some rock up there. So what I'm going to do is zoom right in to tweak that section now. And we're going to go back to shaping. Now I want to go to terrain. And I want to go to rock. Woodland cliff rock. Actual cliff rock. I think I like cliff rock better. There we go. Cliff rock up there. More cliff rock here. Cliff rock there. Cliff rock there. A little bit there. A little bit there. This whole chunk right along that outer bank edge could be cliff rock. There we go. Over here we got a little bit. All right. Now, if I zoom out of here, you can see we're pretty set. A little bit of cliff rock along there. We've pretty much got what we wanted to get done here. A little cliff going into the ocean here. Just going to make that a drop off, a cliff drop off here. There. And now, you can see there's Singing Island, and there's Singing Island. The only thing I haven't done is there's some interior differences that I've made for ease of use. And it's a 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer zone, which kind of seems to line up. Although it's pretty big when you get in there and play. And I'm just going to jump in now. And here's the beach. I haven't sprouted grass and stuff on the clover field where I wanted to put it. It is in the forest. But there's where those trees pop up over there. We're just gonna run back up here to the village real quick. I want to go see how some of those rocks turned out. But there's the village with the nice little maple trees and stuff. I'm gonna run way across the other side here, and I want to see how those cliffs turned out. There's the little island in the middle of the. It's a bit high, but I'll just bring it. Oh, I can't bring it across a plane, but it's in the middle of that little lake area. And then we should be getting close. So in these areas, I did a little transition here. You can't transition the same as you can in Max Quick Editor, but what you can do is you can actually just do a little splot paint of a brush around, so you get some forest underneath the tree, and then the dried out dirt expands through it. It looks pretty good. A little more wild grasses or something would probably look a little better, but looks pretty good. There's some cliffs there, so I just want to quickly wander up to those cliffs. And you can see here where I didn't do that under the tree, and it would look better if I had. There are some areas like here where I do have it, and then some grasses were painted down as well. So I did a little playing around with that. And then here's where I did the rock. So we're transitioning in from this dirt into the rock. Of course, the trees are just growing out of the rock. I should probably clear those off of there, so that's exposed cliff. However, it does give me my terrain, so I'm on top of the world. Come down the other side, and there's where some of the original dirt was painted on, and I didn't paint over it. I just kind of. And there's another one over there. We'll run over there quickly. So you can see the Game Guru Max editor is pretty good. See, this is just the wet river. It's kind of a wet river rock. But there I can look down, and there's the edge of the map where my blue transitions to the other blue. And you can see the other islands and stuff off in the way. We're going to run along this ridge. Oh! Didn't set myself to invulnerability mode. And I went and hurt myself dropping off that sharp cliff there. Still run back up to the top of the island there. Another cliff area. See, now I could make those more jagged and less rocky, or I could add actual rocks to them, and there's the ocean on the other side. So that's pretty good. Down. I'll end up killing myself if I drop off of this, but I can look down off this cliff onto the area below. I'm just gonna kill myself here. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's gradual enough I can make it down. Oh yeah, cool, I made it. And then that's back down the valley. You can see the clover over there at the tip of my knife. The houses and stuff are there. And I'm just gonna run up into, and there's where the forest area starts again. I could have transitioned that probably better, but you know. And now I'm just running around up in here. And there's some of those other rock areas at the top of the map that I painted in. And then this would be your open area where you're like killing mobs and leveling up, etc., etc. And of course I left it fairly open so you'd have that nice open field kind of view. It's sort of that forest land. And if I run over here, there's that bay that I sculpted. And then over there you can see there's that little peninsula with the tip of my knife where the trees and stuff are. Here's where the trees were thicker to kind of create a natural division in those two zones. Cross over the zone, I should get back into thicker trees again, and then it should open back up to where the village is. Nice big thick natural divider right between the two. And there we are, back out here again. There's that hill we came off of, and if I run through here, we'll be right back at the, should be right around the cabins and stuff. Let's just go over the top of this mound here, this nice rolling hill. And there we are, there's the town. Up over here and we'll be right back at the beach. And there we are. So I'll exit out of there, and that is the Game Guru Max version. So this was that open area, crossed through these trees here, then I crossed over this way, popped my head out here, then went back through here over again. Right here was the area where that big mountain was that I was looking down. So that's one of those areas. Then when I ran up to the top, this was some of the other cliffed areas I made. This was that first cliff area I went up where I was showing you the trees and the difference at the bottom of the trees here where I'd painted in compared to other ones. And then I had crossed over, I think I crossed over, went over this and then went straight across up here. I think I went up here. So anyway, there you have it. I recreated Singing Island. I think I did a pretty good job. Now that was in the Game Guru Max editor itself. There's Singing Island again. And there's my recreation of it in the Game Guru Max editor. So that's where I'm going to leave this video, and in the next one I will show you the process of building it through the Max Easy editor, and we'll go from there. Have a great one. Bye.